Okay, before I begin, this is a re-upload again, because last night it was not going to upload all the way, because, anyways, this is a re-upload of the WrestleMania 17 review I did last night, but I already, no, but whatever, I'm just going to say it anyway, so yeah, re-upload of it, so yeah. Anyways, let's try this again, with WrestleMania 17 in the 2001 year review, anyways. April 1st, at the Airlines Astrodome in Houston, Texas. And this is the biggest buy rate of 2001 in the WWE at this time in 2001, or WWF in 2001. But anyways. Yeah. But anyways. So this is the last, or the first pay-per-view after the Monday Night Wars, and also this is technically the last pay-per-view of the Attitude Era, so yeah. So, anyways, let's just get on to this show, and like I mentioned before, yeah. So let's get on to it. With Chris Jericho defeats William Regal to retain the Intercontinental title. It's kind of ironic that in this WrestleMania, Chris Jericho's opening up this WrestleMania. Well, the following year, he made his WrestleMania against Triple H, like I mentioned before, but we're not good about that, anyways. This whole thing because Regal was an evil authority figure, and then Jericho told him to shut the hell up, and yeah. And then Regal tries to humiliate him and play him in handicap matches, and then the best thing about it was when Jericho peed on William Regal's tea, and then Regal said, "You do not dismerge soil on the commissioner's tea." That's actually pretty funny, though. And Jericho's rest up as joined the time you go back to that Simon Cowell's Raw episode. But yeah. This was a good Intercontinental match. I give it an 8 out of 10. And Jericho, unfortunately, will not beat the Intercontinental title after WrestleMania because he'll lose it to Triple H, like I mentioned, when I get to Backlash. Anyways. Taz and the APA defeats the Right to Censor in a 6-man tag match. And this was actually not a bad 6-man tag match. And I think sometime after WrestleMania, the Right Censor is no more, and thank goodness, because at this Val Venus and Godfather will be gone by another year, so yeah, I give it a 6. Anyways, Kane defeats Raven and Big Show in a triple threat hardcore match to win the hardcore title. Again, like Jericho, Kane will not hold on to the hardcore title because he'll lose it sometime to Rhino. I think, yeah, because he's a champion by Backlash. Yeah. Yeah. There was a spot where Raven almost cut the feed off, and Kane wins the hardcore title by basically doing an elbow drop. But Jim Ross saying it was a leg drop, but it was technically an elbow drop. And I wish Kane would be a hardcore champion more than once at this time, but whatever. He had a dominant run post WrestleMania, but then again he loses to Rhino, and then Kane will win the tag team titles by Backlash with Undertaker. But yeah, I give it a 7. Anyways, Eddie Guerrero defeats Test to win the European title. Again, like Jericho and Kane, Guerrero will not hold on to the European title because Matt Hardy will win it from him. Yeah, and then after Backlash, that'll be his last match until the following year's Backlash. And yeah. Good match. I guess another 7. Yeah. Anyways. Kurt Angle defeats Chris Benoit, and there are many good matches. Their 2-year-long feud between here WrestleMania, their actual first feud. Not counting WrestleMania, last year's WrestleMania and the stuff in the UK. Well, that Insurrection one, which I did in 2019. Actually, no, one, which I did that in 2019. That was harder feud, but yeah. Because Angle and Benoit didn't have matches at WrestleMania, so they decided, let's fight each other then. And yeah, it was a great match. Angle wins by pulling Benoit's ties in. This feud will not continue. This feud will continue by Backlash, and that Ultimate Submission match, and then the 2 out of 3 Falls match at Judgment Day. And they continue their feuds from 02 to 03, which is their culmination at the Royal Rumble in one-on-one matches. Yeah, and they're at 8.5. Anyways, then we got China defeating Ivory to win the women's title. This was a squash match, basically, and I'm not ranking this because it's a squash match. Well, China will be champion until not that long, because she'll lose it, or she won't lose it. She will be gone by this year, and 15 years later she'll be, yeah. Anyway, but I give 5 points for revenge, anyways. Shane McMahon defeats Vince McMahon in a street fight with Mick Foley as the special referee, and this, of course, we mentioned. If you go back to my Monday, the Final Night Show and Slammercast Raw, Shane said, I now own WCW, Vince divorces Linda. I almost forgot about that, and Trish turns babyface, and yeah. Shane will win this match, and with the Coast to Coast, which is basically Robin and Van Terminator, but instead of a chair, it's a trash can. But yeah, Shane won this match. He's gonna continue on because he'll re-feud with the Big Show and then feud with Kurt Angle in that street fight when I get the King in the ring. But yeah, hey, I like this. This was a great street fight, and then we get to this. Edge and Christian defeats the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys in a table slammers and chairs match to win the tag titles. One of the best matches of this night, and unfortunately, like Jericho, Kane, and Eddie Guerrero, they will not be the tag team champions. Edge and Christian won't, because Backlash, the Brothers of Destruction, will become the tag team champions. But in the main event, Stone Cold will not lose until we get the Backlash. So that at least one champion did not lose it before another pay-per-view. But yeah, and the big spot was Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off the ladder, where Jeff was hanging onto the belt, and Edge and Christian won the 3 matches from WrestleMania 16 to SummerSlam, and now. I give it a 10 out of 10. This was an amazing TLC match. Unfortunately, we had to take a nosedive from this. A gimmick battle royal with the Iron Sheik won. I'm not going to list everybody in this match. It's probably the weakest match on the card. And again, just like at Bound for Glory 06, there was like one thing that dropped the show down to a perfect rating. But the only thing good about it was Bobby Heenan and Mean Gene commentating this match. Bobby Heenan's second to last time he'll be commentating a match. His last one was in 2005 in TNA, in Turning Point 2005. Go back to that one, the first season I made. And, yeah, a 3. It was just the shortest battle royal, I think. Anyways, Undertaker defeats Triple H in one of their first of 3 WrestleMania matches. In their matches in 2018. Also, don't forget about their match in Insurrection in 2010, which I did that. And that Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to review any Saudi Arabia shit. Don't need to review Crown Show 2018. It's a Saudi Arabia event. That's what I said. Anyway, the storyline was Triple H said, I beat everybody. But Undertaker said, you didn't beat me. say, if you try me, I'll make you famous. Yeah. And there was a restraining order from Stephanie and not Triple H for some reason on The Undertaker, but whatever. This was a fun match. This also has the longest ref bump ever. I mean, Undertaker kicks Mike Hewitt in the back of the head and elbow turns into Paul Heyman and says, "He just kicked the referee!" Yeah, Paul Heyman's not a good commentator, just saying. But yeah, Undertaker wins. Fun fact, this is the only WrestleMania match he won with the last ride. But yeah, a 9 out of 10 is probably their best WrestleMania match, the first one. Because, yeah, 27 was good, and 28 was also good, but they're not, yeah. And finally, the main event. Stone Cold Steve Austin defeats The Rock in a no disqualification match to win the WWF Championship. Unfortunately, I can't praise the ending because Stone Cold sold to Vince McMahon. And go back to my top 10 worst period endings last summer for WWE and WWE. Number 2 was the Stone Cold heel turn in. And he joined up with Triple H for some reason. And I'll talk about when I get to Backlash and Judgment Day, but it did not work. But yeah, I get a 9.5 because of the finish, basically. I would get a 10, but the finish hurt it for me. But anyways, again, a 9.2 out of 10 for this WrestleMania. It's a amazing WrestleMania, but I think 20 is the best WrestleMania I reviewed so far. And but yeah. But anyways, next up, Backlash, and hopefully this will be up. Sorry about that Sorry about that. See you for Backlash, where we're host with Stone Cold and Triple H versus Undertaker Kane for all the titles. Bye.